Hey guys, it's Jenny at Liberty Canine Rescue Ranch, and I have Leon here with me. He is one of our newest rescue pups, endearingly named after my grandpa. He has not learned downs yet, so I am going to use this opportunity to show you another dog learning downs, just like I did with Nemo a couple months ago. Leon is interesting because he was a little bit tricky to teach leash pressure to. So before I start teaching downs or anything like that, I teach dogs to give to leash pressure. Leon was a little bit hard to do that with. He did not like the leash pressure, so I wanted to work through all that before I started adding leash pressure to teach him obedience. It's just important that he understands what it means. So I waited until now, but I am gonna go ahead and start teaching him downs. And like I said, I've never done this with him before, so we'll see how he does and just kind of work through it. One of the things that I like to do, like I did with Nemo, is I like to get them into a sit without telling them sit. And then I have a food lure, and I'm gonna use slight downwards leash pressure. He's so close. Yes, good boy. Free. So what he was doing is kind of crawling down. So I just let him keep getting frustrated trying to get the food until he got all the way down, and then I let him have the food. So I get him into this sit position without saying sit, and then I'm gonna use a food lure and a little bit of downwards leash pressure. Yes, good boy. He does kind of know what the word free means because we've used it with place and weight and everything. But right now he doesn't know that he's supposed to stay in the down, but I'm still gonna tell him free before he gets up to get him used to that picture. Yes, good boy. So that time he kind of paused. I just hung out there for a second, free, waiting to see what he's gonna do. I kept a little bit of leash pressure on. I kept the food lure there. I just waited for a second, and then he was like, oh yeah, we're doing something. So into the SIT with leash pressure, and then we're gonna go into the down with downwards leash pressure. So up, down. So that time he came up out of the sit. That's okay, I'm just gonna put him back into it. Good. Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. Free. Yes, good boy. That one, he went down right away. Free, good boy. Yes, good down, buddy. I'm gonna start adding the down cue by just reinforcing good down after he's already doing it. Free, just like I did with Nemo before I add it as the actual cue. Good. Good down, free, good boy, what a good down. Now because he's doing it so quickly, I am gonna add down at the beginning. So remember, it's just new cue, old cue. His old cue was downwards food lure and downwards leash pressure. So what I'm gonna do is my new cue is gonna be down. So I'm gonna say down first, then I'm gonna do my old cue or cues, which is the downwards leash pressure and food lure. So I'm gonna tell him before I do anything else, down, and then instantly into that other cueing. Good down. Free, good boy. So right here, he doesn't want to give to my leash pressure. That's okay, I'll just wait. Because he knows what this means. Good, then I'm gonna give. So again, new cue, old cue, down. Yes, good down. Free, good boy. Do this hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times, and pretty soon what's gonna happen is he's going to hear that down word and remember, oh my gosh, the last 1,000 times I've heard that down word, then you make me go into the down, and he's gonna anticipate and drop into the down before I can even do the other cueing, the food lure and the leash pressure. That's how I know that he knows what the words mean. Good. Down. Yes, good down, buddy. Free. All right, that's where we're at for our first session. That was pretty good. This is what I love to see. Again, he was another pretty easy one. I'll try to do another session with him and document it so you guys can kind of see where he's at and his progression. Thanks for tuning in.